Alright guys, welcome back to Frugal Homestead, and it's October's tiny home update. So, before we get started, I already promised my wife, because I got my butt chewed last video, that I would tell you guys about what happened, because I guess I forgot to do it last video. Now, I don't hide anything from you guys, so the fact that I forgot to tell you guys about this was not because I was trying to hide it. It did happen, and it sucks, and my wife about killed me, but you guys have already seen me get hurt here before, so this shouldn't be nothing new. But if you guys remember, about a month and a half ago, I put that roof on and I was screwing it off. Now, it was a Thursday afternoon. I just got done uploading videos. I had like 2 hours left before dark. So I climbed up this side on a ladder and I was facing that way and I was screwing off the roof. And I got right here to the bottom and was putting the screws in, and I was up there in my Crocs. I know I shouldn't have been, but I was. Well, late spring, early fall, at night, these roofs get moisture on them. And guess what? Whoop, right off backwards. So I ended up shearing my legs on the edge of the metal as I came off. Now it's pretty much healed now, but I sheared both of them pretty good. That one still kind of got some scarring. But I fell backwards to the ground. That's about an exactly 8'6" fall. Now, I've fallen off enough to know that I curl my neck and pull my knees up and just fall on your back. It sounds stupid, but it's better than cracking your head open if you hit something. But I fell right here and there was nothing there when I did it, so I was fine. Obviously, I had to call my wife, tell her I was okay. She freaked out, came home, screamed at me. You guys know how it goes. First thing done is Missy got this pile burnt up that was close to the building. She did it in a controlled fashion. Didn't have to worry about it like blowing flames over there or the lines above. So glad to have that done. I just need to get my cleanup done. But as we come around here, this is where things are going to get interesting. So the first thing you're going to see is that pipe. Now that pipe is for two reasons. One, power in to this building. The other one is water from the storage here can be pumped back over here to fill this tank in the water building. Now, we have been catching some water, and as you can see right here, we have about 230, 240 gallons right now. That's a pretty good start. Obviously, we want it always to be full, but I gotta say the system's working pretty good. Now, we have had some water setbacks that I've fixed now that I will show you inside when we get in there. But we need to get over here and look at the shop because that's where I've been putting in all the effort. All right, I really can't wait for you guys to see this. So, any of you that have been watching know that this was all unfinished last month. So I have put in the wiring. I have put in all of the insulation. And now we've hung drywall. And I've started to do a quick finish on it. But we are moving right along. I've built the divider wall. We have the tanks in place, the way they're going to stay. The electrical box is back here and installed. As I told you, the pipe that connects. And we've got our electric in. I do have to run 2 lines from here down for switch over here. I've got all the ceiling electric run for in the shop here. I know it's excessive, but there's going to be YouTube videos filmed in here. I have the second floor put in for Missy's storage up there above. The entire roof is insulated all the way across. We will also be insulating this. And then we are going to put some more reflectics up on the ceiling. And then I'm going to wall this off and it's going to get insulated as well. So generally her stuff will be insulated in, but there'll be a secondary set of insulation for this room. So this room will stay extremely warm. This room will still stay warm, but this is my priority because we're going to be in here a lot. Now I will be installing a propane vented heater in here. Actually one that is way too big for this place, but barring me finding some damage to it, we ordered one for the tiny house's backup heat. Number one, we ordered too big, but number two, the glorious people at FedEx hit it with a forklift. So the entire front panel is trashed. I've got to check it closer and get it leak checked and see if it's still good. Amazon basically wrote it off. They were going to turn it into insurance back against FedEx, but I mean, it was smashed beyond belief. But I've got it up in the apartment up there. I'm not going to bring it down until I get it all checked out. But it is a 30,000 BTU. It is through the wall vented style, and it will cook this place. I've got a double tank system set up. We just need to get the thing that switches it automatically between tanks. So this place is going to be nice and warm. But I've got more to show you. So as we go to the house here, it's an absolute mess. But first thing you're going to see is our 17,000 BTU gas heater. This is the one we bought as a replacement. I gave up on having this thing shipped, so I had to order it from Tractor Supply and pay a bunch more. But look, guys, you see that? And there's an even bigger one down there in the back. This one, we got lucky. It's got a little more padding than the other one did. But how these shipping companies getting away with destroying this stuff, man? I don't even understand this. But that is going to get installed here as our backup heat, because we're not always here to fill the wood burner. And while we are going to have a little bit of electric heat in here, I'd rather have something I know is going to keep it warm, because I don't want to deal with issues about heating. Now, as you can see, we have an explosion of crap everywhere, but we're getting ready to sort all this stuff out and get it out of here so we can start moving in. Now, as we come around this way into the kitchen, I've been doing some filming in here, obviously, but I have one very, very exciting announcement, and that is under here. We have hot water, guys, and I didn't know if this was going to work out, but this little, I think it's like a 2 or 3 gallon hot water heater, is perfect. It's not even turned up all the way, and it is perfect for our needs. I had to drill holes through the cabinetry to get it over so we could plug it in over there, back behind the fridge. But now that it's all installed, this thing works great. If you use it and start using hot water, it kicks on, it has a little red light. So it really will make it nice, because if you do use up all the hot water, say taking a shower, the next person just has to wait for that light to flip, off, the red light to flip off before they go take one. But that thing heats up super fast. I'm going to have to check the wattage on that, but I'll tell you, that is a nice little unit. So now we got to talk about what's been holding us up moving in. And this literally just happened like 2 or 3 days ago. And it was like a setback, and it really upset me because I had worked so hard on it. And we are now on the 3rd time I've done it, but this was the 2nd time. Was this stupid shower, guys. Last time it was the faucet. Then I went and got the new faucet, got the whole system done, PEXed it all in, turned it all pretty and nice. Missy went in to take a shower, and the freaking PEX let go. And then another fitting started leaking. So I was just like, I can't win. So another problem is where the hose comes out was holding the new shower curtain out. And that's no good. That shower curtain was bought big so that it would encapsulate that little small shower and not come open and get water everywhere. So we had to redo it. I redid it in a completely different way, but later I will have to probably go with the old motif, which is like how I have the black pipe for the shower curtain at the top. Use that kind of old style water pipe, or gas line pipe as they call it, to make it look nice. Right now it doesn't look very nice the way it is, but I don't really care because it absolutely works and I'm going to have no more issues. And it's funny, I'm starting to figure out that with off-grid stuff, the more you run barb and hose with clamps rather than other kinds of fittings, the less problems you're going to have. So come check it out. All right, so the fan's going to come on and be loud, but this is the shower now. You can see that Missy got the medicine cabinet edge painted. That is recycled. Now, can you see it yet? It's right there. See it? So it goes over rather than going in, so that way it can hold the shower curtain back for us. It's just a clear line, clear hose that goes down and goes under. You see it? It's already full of water, actually. And then on this side, it's nothing but a barb and a clamp that goes to that hole right there. That's it. It's done. Nothing else. Let me pull back here. See if I can get some light in there, give you guys a better shot of that. But I'm telling you, it is so much better. There we go. Now you can see it up there. It's just a barb connected to the back of the faucet with a clamp on it. Nothing fancy at all. Everything's clean. And if you come up and look at it, it goes up. And then another hose comes down. I do have to replace that clamp with one of the ones that doesn't have the tail, because this one has the tail. You see it right there. We need one that doesn't have one of those. It won't bother us, obviously, but if the grandkids are ever here. But other than that, you just tuck the shower curtain in behind it, and now it stays closed. It's nice and simple. And then we also have our bucket toilet set up. Now I'll be doing a full video on this later. I have to build the box that goes around it to make it match everything else in here, but it works out pretty good. It's easy to keep clean, and it's actually pretty comfortable. But our bathroom is honestly starting to shape up pretty nice, I think. I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. There hasn't been a whole lot done up here, except Missy started decorating some. We really haven't had time to come up here and do much picking up or cleaning up. We're at the time of year where the stink bugs and the Japanese beetles that look like ladybugs are starting to come out. And then even a few flies. So we're going to have to definitely come down here and do a cleanup real good soon. But it won't be long we're going to be moved in. The shower thing kind of had me thrown for a minute there. I was so sick of dealing with it. But now that that's fixed, I think that she's going to start hanging more stuff up and we're going to get moved in. I personally have been putting all my time into the shop to get it done and trying to get that completed to where it's insulated in so we can start catching more water and keep that place insulated and heated. So I will be getting that propane hooked up in here and out there real soon. We already have the tanks. They're already filled and ready to go. I do have to come down here and pull that air conditioner. I forgot about that. But with the exception of that, as of tonight, I have to start burning fires at night down here because it's supposed to get to freezing tonight. I don't want any issues with the water down here. Just by itself insulated, this house will not drop below freezing. But if I heat in here, the way the pipe comes up in under the house, it actually flows out a little bit under the bathroom sink and out into the water building. So it's kind of a secondary thing I put in, and that connecting pipe will connect heat over from my shop over into the tiny house, the water building just a little bit to help keep it from freezing. Now it does have a heater in there, so it's not really a problem, but I would rather the whole system just heat itself together. Now, I'm pushing hard to get this thing done, guys. You have no idea. But we've also been through some other trials and tribulations. Missy hit a deer and destroyed my little Honda Fit, smashed it. I am very thankful for that Honda Fit though, because the pictures of it, oh, I've got them on my Facebook page. It was bad. If she'd have been in anything else, she probably would have gotten hurt. But that little car, even though it was done for, it didn't let nothing happen to her, which is all that matters. So we've been dealing with car shopping. We've been dealing with her car having some issues. So I have been just running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to keep content up for you guys. We actually have canceled a couple trips. I'm just banging it out on all cylinders every day. So hopefully by next month, we'll be fully moved in. When you see the updated video for November, we'll be all moved in here and starting on the main property, fixing it up so we can sell it. And there'll be more info about that coming up very soon. Me and Missy will sit down and have a talk with you guys about it. But until then, if you haven't already, and I don't know why you wouldn't, go down, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you see all of our upcoming videos. Let us know in the comments what you think. You think I'm moving along fast enough? I really have been hammering down, and I love my beautiful wife for helping me. She came down, helped me hang all that insulation and all that drywall. We just banged it out as a team. So I love working with my business partner, best friend, and wife. I love you, honey. And now I got to go get back to work. And you guys have got to go watch one of our other videos. So I will see you in the next one.